what is going on, everybody? We're back on it. Vagabond chapter 200. We are going to be officially be in the 200. This will be 200, 201, 2, 3, and 4. It's just pure panic in the school right now. Sajuro's been killed. Denchichiro's matchup is coming up, and nobody wants him to fight him, and they're trying to, and he's freaking out. He doesn't think people thinks he's not strong enough, and he probably isn't strong enough, and it's a zoo. It's a literal circus right now, and they are attempting to try to persuade this man Kajuro to step in and fight for the school, for Denchichiro. I don't know. Matahachi's in the mix. It's an absolute mess. I do want to see Kajuro get taken to them, but I don't want to see him step in and fight for him. You know, I just want to see the interaction between, what did they say, it was 5 years ago or something like that they ran into him, 10 years ago, something like that. I do want to see them interact again, but I don't want to see him step in for Denchichiro. So who absolutely knows? Let's go ahead and see. Let me drag this over here, turn this down just a little bit so we can get going. All right, chapter, and we're recording. Yes. All right, chapter 200. Let's let's see what we got. Two Kajuros. Oh yeah, you're supposed to be, God. And I hope he gives him that certificate, and I wonder if he'll be able to even comprehend what that means or what that is. I don't even think he can read it. I don't know. All right, 200. It's snowing again. It may snow the day after tomorrow too, for the day of the duel. I'm getting too worked up over this fight. What a time to be in bed with a fever. How pathetic. Right, now you mustn't think about fighting. Focus on rest and recovery. Of course, I'll be fine after a night's sleep. Ueda, forgive me for hitting you. Not at all. I will win. Well, unless they hit us with some dupe. Flash forward. You, in fact, do not win. I will. Go now. I need to sleep. He hasn't been sleeping the past few days. It's just, this is just between you and me, but I think he is unable to sleep at all. Don't worry. The master is a very special man. Denchichiro has a long career ahead of him as the head of the school. I don't know about that. Wait, stop this. Wait, Kajuro. Are you a demon? There's no point in cutting this fellow down too. I know you've never lost a match, but he can't hear you, man. He's deaf. If you kill every last one of them, the Yoshiaka will have no choice but to hunt you down. AKA what? Hunt you down? Because that's the name you run around with. You probably don't know what it's like to lose. But this fellow already realizes he's no match against you. Isn't that right? So that's enough. The losers are haunted by their defeats, but they live on. They have to keep moving forward. You mustn't take that away from him. Losers are human too. Losers are human too. They have to believe in themselves somehow. Let him at least hang on to a small piece of his dignity. Don't do it. You're no demon, right? He might be. My role model is no bloodthirsty monster. Oh, he sheathed it. He done sheathed it. Thank you. I don't know why I was so passionate in telling Kajuro all that. Because you want to believe that there's some... that's a whole... Don't get me started on Matahachi. In any case, it gave the appearance that Kajuro was listening to me. Of course, he heard nothing of what I said. The samurai from the school expressed his gratitude, and that stirred up something inside me. The next thing I knew, I was entering the one place I'd been most trying to avoid. Yeah, because you were the only one that was able to semi-communicate with him, and they're trying to communicate with him, so you get a pass. Good fellows of the Yoshiaka, though some of you sacrificed your lives to bring this man here, Sasaki Kajuro of the so-and-so style stands before you. Are you saying he is, or you are? Are you finally saying that's not you, or what? And if you're introducing him as such, who are you? They found him, and Ueda knows who that is, too. That's crazy. Kojuro? Sacrifice lives? Where are Mike and Saito? Kojuro cut them both down. Wait, as unfortunate as their fates were, they were the ones who attacked? You saw yourself? And who are you? Who let you into the dojo? I'm very curious what he introduces himself as. I would assume just Matahachi. Yikes, Ueda. He's so intimidating. Don't back down. This is my chance. This is how I might make a name for my... We're still going on with that, huh? And I have the trump card. What are we introducing ourselves as? You cut down Mike and Saito, and then you have the audacity to barge in on us like this? Be prepared to pay for your... Okay, Ueda, bro. Handle them. Do something about this. That's odd. I thought Kojuro was to be welcomed as an honored guest. Perhaps I was mistaken. Shall we go? Stop. Saikai, is that Kojuro? Indeed. Kojuro is deaf, so you have to speak through me. Oh my god, he's over here trying to act like he's his handler or some shit. Oh lord. I mean, rats are gonna find a way, right? Sasaki Kojuro won't listen to anyone but me. When I think he can't get any worse, he just does, you know? And what's gonna be, what I hope comes back to smack him in the face is Kojuro gets in front of Takezo and he thinks that, like, oh, this is my trump card over Takezo. Finally, you know, someone that might be just as good as him or better than him, but he can't communicate with him and they can't communicate, and then he'll have to talk through me, and that'll show him that, you know, that I'm kind of strong because I handle him, and Kojuro and Takezo are going to recognize each other, and he's going to serve no purpose in between them. Alright. 201, let's see what we got. We have no business with you? Oh, shit. We only are interested in Sasaki Kojuro, no one else. We have nothing to say to the likes of you. You must be a little slow. Kojuro can neither speak, nor can he hear, so he'll never understand what business it is you have with him. Unless I'm here, that is. Understand? I mean, it's going to work, but he's really trying it. Wait. This could be the first rung up the ladder to success. Oh, man. First of all, he went around with his name, and now he's trying to get the next best. We'll just let it go. First, I'll have him promoted as a master of this school. The prestigious will help us out for the future. This fellow looks familiar, don't you think? Come to think of it. But the Yoshiaka, it's only the first step. If I stick with Kojuro, we'll eventually be offered a position to serve. Okay, he's really... Bro, you might not make it out of here alive. And that will indeed be a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. Takezo, are you somewhere here in Kyoto? You don't know the kind of burden I've had to bear, but you probably don't even care. Now I can catch up to you and make up for lost time. You did these things to yourself, though. You know? Because I have Sasaki Kojuro on my side. He's really going to put all his chips in that basket. They're gonna try it. They're really gonna try it. Don't get dotted. He's thinking back. Oh wow, we're actually getting some inner thoughts of his. We never get this because he doesn't speak. So it doesn't do us any good to like have flashbacks of him when he can't put any words to it. But we're actually getting something here. For once. It's not just a mindless monster. Or beast as they like to use here. Takezo, eventually I'll become more famous and mightier than you. We will meet again someday, and the weight on my shoulders will be lifted, but I'm not quite confident enough to see you yet. This man is Matahachi. You mean Oko's pimp? Man, Matahachi. You're the one who tried to burn down our school. You're the one on the wanted posting. No, this is a case of mistaken identity. You've got some nerve. My name is Sasaki Kojuro. Shut up. He came here of his own volition. No need to take him to the authorities. We can take care of things right now. Ueda, I was about to say, Ueda, get some order going in here, man. You're the only one left that can actually, like, talk some sense into anybody about anything, so let's see it. Wait. He doesn't recognize me because we didn't fight on that occasion? That's what I expected. Yeah, he has no reason to memorize you. We know Kajuro is deaf and mute, but is what you say true? Can you communicate with? Yeah, that's the only way he makes it. He gets anything out of this little arc here, is being the one that can communicate with him. We would like to welcome him here as a guest. We'd like him to share his expertise with us. Of course, we would be willing to share the techniques of our school with him in exchange of sword techniques, if you will. Can you arrange this with him? With Sujiro gone, this school must be in chaos. Perhaps Kajuro might end up becoming the head of the school. Very well then. Ridiculous, I can't accept this. Oh my god, somebody just walked up and put one of the 2x4s to his head. Mike and Saito were killed, Ueda, and you want us to turn a blind eye? These scoundrels aren't worth it. We don't need a stand-in fighter. I agree. Yeah. I'm glad he is getting beat up a little bit, but I mean, do they need to see it in person? He might kill it. Like, he has swords on him. I don't know. If a man cannot avenge his fallen comrades, why else would he take up the sword? He went and got a wooden stick. Good. I was about to say, is he going to start slicing bodies down or what? When he dots up the whole room, or then are we going to be all wanting to bow down or what? He's down for this. I mean, any sparring of any kind or killing. Okay, that guy got dealt with quickly. Step aside. I was about to say, Ueda, does your words hold no weight or what? He doesn't recognize him, does he? Oh wow, he got down and bowed, head to the ground. He really doesn't want, he really cares about Tenshinchiro, man, and if there's a chance that he can stay alive, Tenshinchiro must remain as the head of the school. I will not allow him to die. I was about to say, Ueda, he's been one of the better non-Takezo characters in the entire story, in my opinion. I prefer him more than I think anybody we've run into aside from Kajuro and maybe Otsu. I prefer him better than Inshun, better than the fake chain and sickle, better than Taquan, Madahachi's mom, all of them. Alright, 202. I offer my deepest apologies to both of you. Please reconsider our invitation to be a guest instructor for our school. Sasaki Kajuro, sir. I beseech you. No. Sasaki Kajuro. Oh, God. Absurd. Oh, the pain. What kind of treatment is this? We took it upon ourselves to come here because you were looking for Kajuro. We came here. We came to hear what you had to say. We weren't looking for a fight. What's wrong with you people? Imike was the one who drew his sword on Kajuro. You can't blame us for that. Kajuro's not responding to him. This is not going to go great. Look, the mighty Ueda is on his hands and knees. Good job, Madahachi. Actually, it's all thanks to you, Kajuro. Alright, Ueda, you can get up now. I accept your invitation. I'll explain everything to Kajuro, however. There's just one thing you mustn't forget. The two of us work as one. He is really trying to sell that point home that, like, you can't get the most out of him and you can't get anything out of him and you can't get what you want out of him unless I'm a part of it. And it's, as he's, yeah, oh man. He's that, I mean, this is it. He's putting all his money and coins, he's pushing into this. You ask for Gunyu Sasaki Kajuro, and you get me too. Got that? If you have something to say to Kajuro, then you must go through me. Understood. How about a demonstration? Yes, great idea. Please give us a demonstration of your unique ability to talk. I like that they press his ass, though. Don't just like, oh, yes, yes, of course. I mean, I like that they press and like, show us something. Of course. Darn, what should I do? Give him that letter, bro. Look at the eyes that they have. Give him that letter, that certificate. Give it to him. That might be the only thing to trigger a like, spaced out reaction from him. What's wrong? Come on, keep it down. You're interfering. How dare you? How dare you interfere with our communication? Don't you see Kajiro can't hear? He doesn't understand words. So how do you think we communicate? How would we know? Just hurry it up. Our minds exchange thoughts without speech, okay? Must concentrate, don't distract me. What is Kajiro thinking? I have no idea. His eyes see right through me. That's what it feels like. Kajiro, what do you say? Let's stay here for a while? We'll get loads of money from them and then we'll move on to the big time. Kajiro, just nod your head. You have to save me, please. I'm in trouble here. Look here. And up and down. Come on. Come on, look. Here we go. He slapped it. Oh, God. You all saw it. Kajiro doesn't care for your school. What do you mean? You try to intimidate us with your numbers? Who'd want to be a guest of such people? I absolutely refuse. That's what he says. Oh, God. All right. I guess the fight is the day after tomorrow. He refused. What did I just blurt out? No, they need us. Ueda even got down on his hands and knees. Let's go, Kajiro. They have to give in. They'll beg us to reconsider. You disciples of the Yoshiaka school may be strong and mighty, but you must learn the proper way to ask a favor of someone. It's no. Oh God. Okay. I thought he was about to say it's no wonder insert name got killed or is about to get killed. Okay. Never mind. It's no wonder Kajiro's upset. Ask us to reconsider. Let's go, Kajiro. Stop us from going. Come now, I know you're upset, but let's not get carried away. He wants to fight Ueda. Oh God. And he pulled out a real sword now. What are you doing? Does he want to fight Ueda? Can he tell Ueda's the strongest man here? Yeah, I think so. Why else would he approach a man who's down on his knees? Hey, Kajiro, I'm asking you a question. Answer me. Oh. Kajiro, wait 2 days. Once it's all over, I promise to accept your challenge. I mean, too bad he can't communicate. Please wait until then. Yeah, he's disappointed. Come on, Kajiro. We didn't come here to cause trouble, let alone get in a sword fight. Let's have a rest here. Why don't we? So you don't like their attitude and you're still angry? And they still haven't showed us any hospitality, I see. As you can see, handling a genius requires patience. When he's upset, even I have trouble. If you would like to welcome us as guests and allow us to make a suggestion. Yes, good food and splendid sake. Kajiro might appreciate that. And women too. That might be nice. Do as he says. This is great sake. Say, Kajiro, hey, come on, stop eating and drink up. You can drink. Not at all like Musashi. This is great. Kyoto is wonderful, right, Kajuro? Kajuro can beat Musashi. Do you doubt me? I think Mike would have agreed with me. I need you to work with me until Musashi is killed the day after tomorrow. Yoshi, Kurando, Horikawa, Fujie, and Tagaya. Azuma, don't interfere with my plan. The 10 swordsmen of the Yoshiaka must not. Well, our numbers are no longer 10. Yeah, what are we down to? 8. I guess they were down to 9 because Toji was, I guess, MIA or excommunicated. Once it's all over, you can do whatever you want to those 2 men. Yeah. Do you drink Musashi? Not really. I'm embarrassed to say I can't handle it. You may have already told me that. That was delicious. The best meal I've... See, I wish they were both here right now, but they're not. No, I'm being sincere. He said it was the best meal he's ever had. There's no way you can avoid this fight that's to occur the day after tomorrow? I don't think so. I can't believe a gentle man like you could actually cut someone down. Gentle? They used to call me a demon back home. The day after tomorrow, I will sharpen your sword, Musashi. Alright, last chapter. Now I won't have to fight anymore. Are we gonna get clarification on what happened? Like, is he... I thought he was dead on sight. Then they rushed to attempt to save him, and I don't know how he could have been saved, but we'll see. I'm through with it. There's spiral of death and killing. Oh wow. He's starting to have some humanity, huh? A conscience. Why did I recall that memory? Because I think you've been not. He's hanging around people. He's getting a meal. People are caring for him. He's just. I think you can see that, like, you can get joys out of life, and it doesn't have to be this death and killing. Sword sharpening. Last chapter. Poor thing. This sword is past the point of exhaustion. How many people have you cut down? How many? Actually, I imagine it does more harm. Oh, whether you lose or win such a duel, it does the world no good. Actually, I imagine it does more harm than good. A fighter swinging something like this around. As the man who sharpens this blade, I'm just as much to blame as you. Perhaps I'm worse. True, you make the tools for people to go use to kill. How many people have been killed by the swords I've sharpened? Correct. Correct. At least several hundred. I've retired, and yet here I am at my stone, sharpening a lethal sword. To make your cuts all the more clear. I can't imagine doing something more heinous. Yeah, you supply the weapons of mass destruction. I heard you refuse to sharpen a sword of the Tokugawas. You won't sharpen the great Tokugawa sword, yet you sit here and sharpen the sullied sword of an unknown swordsman like me. So you're still not back? Such a naughty boy. I served Musashi your dinner. Oh, she's talking about Kajuro. But here's a snack for you, Kajuro. You really can drink. I thought I could hold my own, but I can't keep up with you. Too bad you can't talk. There's so much I want to tell you. You can still tell him. I have this friend I grew up with named Takezo. He's called Musashi now. He's so strong, but can't drink a lick. Go ahead, take it. I can't believe you can still eat. You're not at all like Takezo. You can hold your liquor. Even Ueda fears you, but you're so relaxed and carefree. Oh, okay. I was about to say. What do you mean you're the one who farted? Haha, I'm in tears. Not again. Haha. The bathroom? Someone show us where is the bathroom? Takezo. This man, Marahachi, cannot calm his mental down at all, man. Everything is so just out there and dramatic and just has to be at all times. Takezo, are we friends? I get anxious when I think about you, get worked up, and feel pathetic. Are we really friends? When I'm here like this with Kajuro, I feel like I'm fine the way I am. Yeah, because you have someone he's not just stewing in his own thoughts drunk. He actually has another human there. Even if the human isn't speaking back, it's still company at the end of the day. And it's company that's not really going to judge him or say anything, so he could just vent and say whatever he wants. What's taking him so long? You better go keep tabs on him. You don't know what... He wanders off or something, they'll just cut your head off. That's right, I almost forgot. Please give him that document, please. It's not going to be this chapter, but I need to see the reaction on his face. That samurai, he never told me his name. I'm sorry it took so long. I can do what you intended, finally. I can deliver this to the real Kojuro. Is he gonna come back? What took you so long? Come on, let's drink. We'll drink all night. What a day. So much excitement I can't sleep. You've got some nerve, you phony. I know you're Oko's pimp, Sasaki Kojuro, give me a break. Your days are numbered anyway. Oh god. Musashi, what are your plans after your duel with Denchichuro? You don't think you'll die in the duel, do you? I don't think about it, whether I'll die or live. Ay, 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 ay. Shit is an absolute mess right now. It is an absolute mess. I want him to deliver that document so badly just because I want to see if it triggers any type of gears turning in here for him. I mean, Manahachi is on thin ice. The same way that rando dude just came up to him. I don't know if he's one of the 8, you know, of the swordsmen of the school, or if he's just one of the disciples or whatever. His days are ticking, and I don't know if they plan to do like the whole redemption thing where like he has a pretty maybe gruesome death, or he just dies before the story ends. But it's something where he like finally isn't a coward, finally does something for him, not for his mother, not for Otsu, not for Takezo, but like because he made the choice not to prove something, not to gain status or women or money or food. If he does get like that redemption, or if his life just dies, if he just dies depressing, cowardly, just alone death like he's always been trying to. I'm very curious what they do with his story. Does he get redemption, or does his life just stay where it's going and he just dies like in the mud in the middle of nowhere at night by himself? Just I don't know. We'll leave it there and see, though. I mean, he's trying. He's attaching his wagon to this Kojuro storyline, so we'll see. Appreciate it, everybody. Like, share, subscribe, and as always,